100 times in front of the mirror. "I've got something to tell you." "Could you slow down?" "Oh, you prefer slow?" His hand caressed the wheel. "I can go slow when I need to. What did you say your name was?" He didn't recognize her. He didn't have a clue who she was. How could he not know? She sat rigid in her seat. Was she really that forgettable and unimportant? In this part of town, where everyone was someone, she was no one. She fought the disillusion and the humiliation. "I'm Mandy. I'm from Connecticut." Her name wasn't Mandy. She'd never been to Connecticut. Couldn't even put it on a map. He should know that. She wanted him to know that. She wanted him to say, "I know you're not Mandy." But he didn't, of course, because women came and went from his life, and he was already moving on to the next one. "And you're sure we've met before? I wouldn't have forgotten someone as pretty as you." She had dreams about him, fantasies. She'd thought about him day and night for the past couple of months, ever since she'd first laid eyes on him. But he didn't know her. There was no recognition. Her eyes stung. She told herself it was the wind in her face because her mother had drummed into her that life was too short to cry over a man. She wouldn't be here at all, except that she felt alone and scared and needed to do something to help herself. She was afraid she couldn't do this on her own, and he had to take some responsibility, surely. He shouldn't be allowed to just walk away. That wasn't right. Like it or not, they were bonded. "We've met." She rested her hand on her abdomen, blinked away the tears. The time to wish she'd been more careful was long gone. She had to look forward, had to do the right thing, but it wasn't easy. Her body told her that she was an adult, but inside, she felt like the child who had wobbled on that bike with her ponytail flying. He glanced at her again, curious. "Now I think about it, you do look familiar. Can't place you, though. Don't be offended." He gave her another flash of those perfect white teeth. "I meet a lot of women." She knew that. She knew his reputation, and yet still she was here. What did that say about her? She should have more pride, but pride and desperation didn't fit comfortably together. "I'm not offended." Under the fear, she was furious and fiercely determined. She wasn't going to let this guy ruin her life. That wasn't going to happen. They were climbing now, climbing, the road winding upward into the hills, while the city lay beneath them like a glittering carpet. She felt like Peter Pan, flying over rooftops. Should she tell him now? Was this a good moment? Her heart started to pound, heavy beats thudding a warning against her ribs. She hadn't thought he'd bring her somewhere this remote. She shouldn't have climbed into his car. Another bad decision to add to the one she'd already made. The longer she waited to tell him, the farther they were from civilization and people. People who could help her. But who would help her? Who was there? She had no one. Just herself. Which was why she was here now, doing what needed to be done, regardless of the consequences. Thinking of consequences made her palms grow damp. She should do it right now, while half his attention was on the road. She waited as he waltzed the car around another bend and hit another straight stretch of road. She could already see the next bend up ahead. "Mr. Whitman, Cliff, there's something I need to tell you." Chapter 2. Joanna. Joanna Whitman learned of her ex-husband's death while she was eating breakfast. She was on her second cup of strong espresso when his face popped up on her TV screen. She grabbed the remote, intending to do what she always did these days when he appeared in her life, turn him off. When she realized that behind that standard head and shoulders shot wasn't a sea of adoring fans or one of his exclusive restaurants, but the mangled wreckage of a car in a ravine. She saw the words "breaking news" appear on the screen and turned up the sound in time to hear the newsreader telling